You don't know, you damn well should know. My name is Rag Reynolds and welcome back to Medium Rare. Today we are back on the topic of this whole Tati Westbrook and James Charles drama. But today we are focusing more specifically on Tati and Tati's shady behaviours. So for anyone who's somehow still out of the loop and has no idea what's going on, I previously spoke about this drama. Essentially what happened was Tati Westbrook, a longtime friend of James Charles, came out with a very long expose video on James. In this video, Tati made a lot of claims about James being a predator and exhibiting predatory behaviour. She claimed that he was trying to manipulate the sexualities of straight boys. She even pointed to a specific example of when they were in a restaurant and James was hitting on the server who she said was a straight man. When Tati told James that he couldn't do that, she said James responded saying that it's okay, he's a celebrity. Now if all of this were to be true, then yes, there is something quite concerning about that sort of attitude. I spoke in my previous videos about how the I'm a celebrity line was very problematic. And I spoke about how I think it shows that people maybe such as James or other high status YouTubers or celebrities think they can get away with things simply because of their social status. However, Tati had zero proof for any of the things she was saying, and in fact the server from that specific example she had given actually came out with his own video, and in his own video said that he was not straight. He was bi-curious. He even then said that another day after that had went down in the restaurant, he ended up making out with James Charles for an hour.
Throughout the night, James and his friend and everyone, they just kept looking at me, but especially James. Or he especially thought that I was very attractive and he wanted to get my phone number and all that. But the wait staff at my restaurant didn't let that happen. The next day, my sister convinced me to direct message James Charles. We ended up watching a movie, and after that movie he asked to kiss me. And I was very nervous because I had never done anything with a guy and I was bi-curious, so I said yes, and we ended up making out for around an hour.
And on top of all of that, you have to consider the fact that Tati Westbrook seemed to only have had an issue with James Charles due to vitamins. And what do I mean by that? If you don't know, Tati has her own vitamin company called Halo. And in the past, James has not wanted to promote Tati's brand to his viewers. However, a recent situation where James was at Coachella resulted in James getting a little helping hand from another vitamin company. So this company, Sugar Bear Hair, managed to hook James up with a better ticket for the event he was attending. So in return, allegedly not being paid for any of this, James gets on his Instagram story and gives a shout out to Sugar Bear Hair.
I also want to give a quick shout out to Sugar Bear Hair. I met their team weekend one at Coachella and they really helped me and my friends out with sister security because it was crazy. You guys probably already know about their iconic hair vitamins, but they just came out with brand new vegan sleep vitamins, and first of all, they taste so bomb, but most importantly, I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety recently and it always comes late at night when I'm laying in bed thinking, which is not fun or fresh.
Everything seems fine and dandy, and then Tati Westbrook posts a video to her Instagram story crying about it.
I get it. I fucking get it. I'm just so upset. I feel really used.
And when I watch that clip, I just think, oh my lord, please Tati, please just shut up. You're embarrassing yourself. Stop fake crying on the camera. Hey, maybe she isn't fake crying. Maybe she's just that unstable. Maybe she's just that sensitive about this. Anyway, after that, James, feeling bad about what had happened, put out a statement on his Instagram story apologising to Tati, saying that he was sorry and that he felt he had betrayed her. But was Tati happy with his apology? Nope.
But then you go and post an apology and you can't even mention my brand name?
Instead, Tati took it upon herself to complain about the fact that James didn't specifically mention her brand by name. Instead, he just said she has a vitamin company. Anyway, after that, James Charles came out with his own 40-minute video responding to all the allegations. Jeffree Star jumped on as well, and eventually everything started going quiet, and Jeffree and Tati both retracted pretty much everything they had said and said they would no longer speak about the drama publicly. And in my view, that is entirely either because, one, James had threatened them with legal action of some sort, or two, they realised that they had started to lose subscribers, because Tati at first, when she came out with her video, was gaining a lot of subscribers, and then after James's video she started losing them again. So I think the tide turning on Tati might have been a large reason why she decided to go quiet on all of this. But that's not where it ends, because although we all see, okay, they're all going quiet, no one's talking about the drama anymore, Tati is still working in the shadows. Ethan from H3 posted this screenshot on his Twitter. Tati may not have monetized her video, but she sure is monetizing mine. And in this screenshot we can clearly see that Tati has monetized his H3 video. She has struck it with a copyright complaint so that she can get the money from that video. So although people are saying, oh, Tati wasn't making money from her exposed video, well, she's making a lot of money from other people's videos, because it's not just H3. She has also been copyright striking other videos. Willie Matro posted a tweet saying, my Tati video has been taken down with a copyright strike. What the fuck? He responded to that with a screenshot saying, Tati took down my video, please help me guys. And in this screenshot we can clearly see that Tati Westbrook has had his video taken down via a copyright strike. So what does this tell us? Well class, it tells us that Tati Westbrook, much like other big YouTubers, small YouTubers, and just scumbag YouTubers in general, is more than happy to abuse the copyright system to silence those who speak out against her. I've spoken about this in numerous videos as of late, about different people abusing the copyright system, whether that's been Onision, Realstream News, or whoever else. And I really do think this is a very, very concerning issue. I keep saying this, and I'm trying to bat this point home as hard as I can. This may be the most frustrating and scary issue we are facing on YouTube right now. This has been an issue for quite a long time. People are so easily able to abuse the copyright system here on YouTube. YouTubers like Tati, with immense influence, can essentially just bully smaller channels and stop them from talking about them, stop them from saying things that they don't like. And to me, this is one of the biggest scumbag moves any creator could make on this platform. The idea that someone is actually going to try and go after someone else's livelihood, because that's what we're talking about. Because when channels get strikes, they face risk of termination. And even taking a couple of steps back from the termination threat, you're threatening someone's hard work. People on this platform spend a lot of time and effort on their videos, and for someone to just come along and say, well, I don't like that video, let's take it down, that's a huge insult. I think these YouTubers who are going around false flagging and false copyright striking other videos, they need to learn to live in a world where people say negative things about them and they can't do anything about it. They need to learn to live with the fact that not everyone is going to like them. They need to learn to live with the fact that they are not immune to criticism. If these people can't deal with the fact that they're going to receive criticism over things that they do, whether those be good things or bad things, people will always criticize you for something. If these YouTubers can't live with that fact, if they can't deal with that and accept it without going around and false flagging videos, then they need to get off of this platform, because it is not the platform for them. There is no place for anyone like that on YouTube. I don't care what anyone says. There is no excuse ever to abuse the copyright system. It doesn't matter how much you despise a video. If it does not actually violate your copyright, then you should not be filing a copyright strike against it. There is no excuse. And one of the biggest problems I actually have with Tati is this over-the-top, very, very fake, nice girl image that she's trying to put out for herself. She wants people to think of her as this sweet, innocent woman who's just making her beauty videos and she can do no wrong. But to me, looking at her channel and looking at her Twitter for more than a couple of minutes, I can see right through her. I think everything she's saying is fake. She is very, very disingenuous. This is her most recent tweet on her Twitter profile. I'm sorting through all that is heavy and dark with purpose of finding light. The names they call me, good or bad, are theirs. Their opinion of me is not mine to absorb. What they think of me is not why I am here. For those of you that miss me, I miss you too. I will be back soon. Now, to a lot of people, especially her fans, this probably comes across as, oh, we love Tati, she's so nice. I hope she stays strong against the hate and the darkness, and I hope you're back soon. But to me, and to anyone half sensible, to anyone who's not a brainwashed fan of hers, this is clearly over the top and fake. There is nothing genuine in the sentiment behind this tweet. The only thing I actually believe out of this entire tweet is the fact that she's going to be back soon, because I'm sure she'll be back soon to try and make more videos and make more money. I started out my week last week not really caring too much about Tati Westbrook or James Charles or any of the drama. I was very indifferent to most of it. I didn't care about her, I didn't have anything against her or for her, and the same goes for James Charles. But at this point, a week later or however long it's been, my opinion has changed dramatically. I am very pissed off. When people abuse the copyright system, it pisses me off. I hate to see people such as Tati Westbrook abusing the copyright system to silence smaller creators who are speaking out against her. I do not like it, I do not endorse it, and I will not stand by idly while it happens. Tati Westbrook should be ashamed of herself for abusing the copyright system in this way, as should anyone else who has ever filed a false copyright strike against anyone or any video. It is disgusting and it sets a horrible, horrible precedent here on this platform. This should not be an issue that we are all having to deal with all the time. This should be something that YouTube has sorted out already. There are so many examples of people false flagging or sending out copyright strikes that are clearly false that have then been overturned, yet YouTube seemed to do nothing about it. I spoke about this already with Onision and Realstream News. Both of these individuals, numerous false copyright strikes sent out, all of them overturned, yet nothing happens to the channel. When you submit a copyright claim, it specifically says in the terms you have to agree to it. You have to agree to a little message that says, I acknowledge that submitting repeated false copyright strikes could result in the termination of my channel. Yet I don't see YouTube terminating any channels over this. And I would like to see it happen. I would like to see it happen to a big channel who is doing this. I would like to see that, so that in the future, when other channels are getting ready to start sending out false copyright strikes, they'll think twice. They'll get a bit of a wake-up call, and maybe they won't submit that false strike. Anyway, I think I'm done ranting about copyright abuse for the time being. Until next time, I'm Rag Reynolds. That was your medium rare drama, and you are all welcome, society.
There is a man called Rag Reynolds. He has one hell of a mind. He uses it for all